Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today I want to just give some thoughts on the recent Nintendo Direct. Unfortunately, it aired at a stupid time in the UK, at being 3 PM. I was at work, I didn't have time to do any kind of live stream or anything like that. I was hoping when they do normal Nintendo Directs, they do them about 10 PM at night, which is perfect for me. But I thought, I haven't really given any thoughts on this stuff, so we're going to go through bits of it. I am just going to skip the stuff I'm not interested. I just want to go over a few of the games that I think look good and I'm kind of interested about, so let's just get on with it. So you'll see here, we start with Pokemon. I'm just going to skip over Pokemon. Because I don't care. I'm going to be honest, I don't care about Pokemon. I haven't for a long time, and yeah. However, I do want to. I will be pausing these as we go. I do want to talk about this game. I think this game looks awesome. I am looking forward to it. It's a really, really good looking Sonic game. A lot of people are saying it's a little bit toned down compared to the other versions of the game, but I don't know about you guys. I mean, yeah, you can see a bit around Sonic, and it looks a little bit pixelated, and that could be the stream quality as well when this was streamed. But this is a really nice looking game. Look at the colours and stuff in this. This looks like a really fun game. I'm so happy that we're getting a 2D Sonic and a 2D Mario in the same year this year. And the fact that you've got all these different characters to play as well is really cool. I'm really happy that we're getting what looks like a really solid side scroller. A lot of people are saying it's complaining about the price that it's coming out at, but I'm like, nah. These games are great. Look at this art style. This art style is awesome. So this is definitely a purchase for me. I'm going to do a separate video about looking at all the games that are coming out this year that I want to buy. But yeah, you can't tell me this doesn't look fun. They've even got the classic multiplayer, the classic bonus game. So that's coming out what, October time? Probably not October. Don't care about Palia. I know it's something. Persona 5 Tactica, I will talk about this. Because I haven't played Persona 5, but I do own Strikers. And looks like this is right up my street. I like my turn-based games. I think this game looks fun. I like the art style. It's very cute. They all look like slightly smaller versions of themselves. But yeah, it's a turn-based Tactica. If you know what I'm like, I like Fire Emblem. I like Advance Wars. I like XCOM. I like all those sort of games. So it looks cool that this is that style of game, and I will definitely be checking this out as well. I have a sneaky suspicion this also comes out the same day as the new Mario game, which, yikes. But there we go. But this might be one that I put on the backlog because I definitely want to play it. But we'll see how it turns out. But it looks fun. I like turn-based strategy. I like the fact that you can do this triple all-out attack thing, which is cool. It's just a cool concept. They keep running with Persona 5. I mean, I know it's the most popular one so far. I'm just glad they keep making games in it. And it's got a nice art style. It looks colourful, looks fun, but yeah, turn-based strategy, I am all for it. So that's November. So what we got next? What else is up in this? Do you know what? This game, I didn't know, never heard of it before, but the fact that it's looks like a Saturday morning cartoon. I don't normally give a toss about Roadlights, but I will say this actually looks fun. And if this is a 4-player thing, if I can find people to play this with, I'd probably enjoy it. So I just love the art style and the animation and stuff. This can't just be coming to Switch. I'd be shocked if it is, but it just looks good. And it's not even. I'm not even a fan of roguelikes. I don't normally like them, but if it's multiplayer, then I'm all for it. If it ends up coming to PC, then I might end up getting it on that and see if I can get some people to play it with me. But it does look good, and I like seeing games like this, for Switch, because it's this is how you get the games running on Switch. Go for a nicer sort of cartoony art style, and you're sorted. Splatoon, I'm gonna be honest, don't care. Detective Pikachu, I don't care either. So we'll come back to those another day. Super Mario RPG, on the other hand, a game that I don't actually like that much from what I played, but we got to talk about this because this is huge. Like this is I mean, I know a lot of like rumors and leaks before the direct happened, but this is a really good looking remake, you know. And like I said, I'm not a I'm not one to I didn't like this game very much, but I'd be willing to give this a go, especially this. This is a nice looking makeover for it. I know a lot of people really like this game, especially for these characters, Mallow and Gino. Hugely popular for people that played the game. But the little kind of squish style is kind of fun. I like it. But look at it. It's just such a really nice look. It looks a lot clean. It looks a little bit too clean, I think, in terms of menus and stuff. But that's probably not a bad thing. I think this is the villain, or one of the guys. Was it the big sword that's the villain? I can't remember. But yeah, I'll probably check this out, like, and try and get into it and see if I can like it. I'd be curious to see what quality of life they've added. You know, I can't imagine it's just visuals. Because the problem is, if you just do visuals and you don't change the other stuff, I'm always like, eh. These cutscenes are cool, though I am curious as whether this is just an intro cutscene for this game, or whether they have more in the game. I just love I love how Mario just looks so stumpy. It's so cool. Like this is a really beautiful looking remake. You know? And it's this year. It's like November. I remember this game having some ridiculous humour in it. I just realised you can finally see the sword properly on that castle. I always wondered, like, the animation for that, or what that was. But yeah, this is I think a very unexpected game for a lot of people. You know, like I said, I didn't really like the original, but I'd be definitely down for trying that out. I think this is cool. This is the sort of thing. A lot of people are saying the Switch is lacking in some games. Well, here's your game to the rest of the year. But I do like what else they show here. They show off this Peach game, and they show off Luigi's Mansion 2 as well. This also looks really, really pretty. Like, Nintendo really know how to nail their... Like, to me, when you have these art styles like this, like, these age so well. This game is never going to look bad. I mean, obviously, you can see, like, anti-aliasing and stuff on the screen, and a bit of that, like, pixelization around it. But this is cool. You know, I don't know what this game is, what it's going to be like, but it's like a whole stage show thing. And they're finally doing a game where, you know, you play as Peach again, which is awesome. But it's also really cool that we're getting Luigi's Mansion 2 as well. I'm not really a fan of the Luigi's Mansion series, but I'm glad that this is coming. Like, the weird thing about this is this looks like it's running at... Well, that cutscene looks like it's running at a low frame rate. But... this is the only one I've played, like, most of. I've played a couple of missions of this game. It was kind of fun. Maybe it's time I jumped in and properly played 2 and 3. So... What else was in this? Oh, the Batman Arkham trilogy. So I will talk about this. I absolutely love Batman Arkham City. I didn't like Arkham Knight because of the car stuff. And Arkham Asylum I've only ever played a little bit of. But I don't know how well this is going to run. I would like to think the first two, like City, will run very well. It was on Wii U. So I'm down for playing City again. That has been years. That was a fun game. The fact that it's this trilogy with all the DLC, awesome. I know how they seem to ignore Origins quite a lot, which I find interesting. But yeah, this is cool. I know this has been rumoured for ages. But I'm definitely down for playing it. I don't know how I feel about Arkham Knight. Like, I don't know whether I'll bother playing that. But 3 games in one? Sure, I'll play this. No doubt that this will be... The first game will be on the cartridge, and the other 2 you'll have to download. Like, that's just how it's going to be. But City's just a really fun world to go around. That's about all I have to say on that. It's fun. I'll talk about this. I haven't touched this game since this came out. However, I am probably going to buy the DLC because I want to play the Rayman stuff, which will hopefully be the end of this year. But this is a whole new world to explore. And it's also, for me, I haven't played the Tower of Doom stuff, so it's probably a good time to jump back into the game now. Bob-omb's in it. It's coming out. I'm going to play it. I need to buy that soon. The fact is that it was out on the date. But yeah, love that sort of stuff. Let's talk about Pikmin. I am a very casual Pikmin fan. I think this game looks very good. I think they're adding a lot to this game. I played the first two. I didn't play 3. But as you'll see, the first two are coming to Switch. So all of them are going to be on Switch, which is insane. You can tell that Miyamoto absolutely loves Pikmin. But this game, the fact that you have to go around and like explore different camera angle, it's still an RTS basically, hybrid RTS. But the fact you can ride on your little friend Ochi, you get upgrades in this game, which is awesome. Like, again, the stream quality, I don't think the streams do these games justice. These games are very, very pretty. Like, when you get to walk around the environments and stuff. I wonder if they've sped stuff up, basically. Oh, Ochi's got his own health bar as well. Look at him go. I like the fact that you're inside the kitchen. That's awesome. And you can swim with him. Like, there's a lot of cool things going on with this game that I really like the look of. Like I said, I'm very much a casual Pikmin fan, but I'm, you know, the more I'm seeing of this, the more I kind of want to play it. And the fact you have nighttime missions now and things like that. You got inside the house. I love the fact that underground, it's all ridiculous stuff. I'm a massive fan of games that are like, you're a tiny thing in the real world. So like, you know, an alarm clock is huge to you, or like you're walking along like a kitchen side. And which you get that with Mario Kart later also. You also have like battles that you have to do against some random dude in this as well. Who's this dude? He's got his own Ochi. Except his is fatter, apparently. I'm not really sure what we're going to do here. Oh, just collect more objects. It just looks silly. I just really like the fact that this series is still going despite it not being Nintendo's strongest thing. This game will probably do this best as a pet dog. So now you have like the upgrades and things in it. Like learn all these things. I think this is really cool. Rush boots. Yeah, I'm all for this. And then the nighttime stuff looks really fun as well. So you can go and basically, because these look like they're kind of tower defensy. Glow pick and which is cool. They do look cool. Like I think this game is going to be a very, very good game. I think it's going to review really well. It probably won't have the strongest sales this year, but I think this will be the one that people like will probably sleep on. Yeah, it's like a tower defense, isn't it? Looking at it, like there's a health bar for that thing at the top, which is cool. Different gameplay style. I think this game looks really fun. Like new enemy types. Rewatching this now, I'm more excited about it. And like next month, I might have to pre-order this. And then there's the announcement of 1 and 2 coming to Switch as well, which is awesome. I'll probably pick those up. Let's talk about this quickly. The Metal Gear Solid collection. It's awesome that it's finally getting Metal Gear Solid games coming to Switch. I really like Twin Snakes. I've never actually played the original one. I played a little bit of 2 and I've played a little bit of 3. So I definitely want to get these and play these because I've never properly played them. So I can finally do that. But the first 3 games are really, really, really good. A lot of people think 3's the best. I think 1's my favourite, but that's because I played Twin Snakes and that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. You got all the classic Metal Gear 1 and 2 and the NES versions of Metal Gear 1 and 2, which is awesome. There's a ton of extra content and stuff in there. That's all I got to say on that. I will talk about this game because I think this game looks really cool. So this is Penny's Big Breakaway, I think it is, and this looks like a classic sort of 3D platformer, which is awesome. Like, it's nice to see like 3D platformers, like, you know, just looks like a classic one. Very, very nice colors, nice crazy art style. You can chase by penguins. But just looks really fun for like a platformer. So yeah, looking forward to this. I think it's going to be good. This is next year, I think. So I'll let this play out. So now we got the Mario Kart stuff, which I will say right now, I think the Mario Kart stuff, I was expecting to see more, but what we get here is probably what looks like one of the best levels coming to Mario Kart. Again, I'm a huge fan of driving around real world locations. This looks really cool. I will say though, the 3 characters that are announced, as we'll see in a sec, Petey I'm totally fine with because he's like classic to it. I think that the fact they announced Petey, Wiggler, and then you'll see Kamek, that is a little bit disappointing, and I think that's because now there's 2 characters left. I was hoping to see Diddy Kong, and I was thinking Pauline would come to the game as well. I think their chances are a lot less now. It will suck if we don't get, you know, Diddy, at least in my opinion. But we'll see. That level does look really good. It says summer 2023. I was hoping to see way more of this, but there we go. But yeah, we'll see. Obviously, new WarioWare game. This was unexpected. This is much more traditional. Like more like the Wii one, smooth moves. So this is more traditional, unlike the last WarioWare game, which was more of like a co-op game where you play like you're sort of playing a character on screen, which is really, really cool to see. And yeah, I'm a big fan of WarioWare, so I'll be looking forward to playing this when this comes out. And this is out this year as well. It's November, I think. But these games are always really fun. If you've got friends to play them, they're even better. But they are fun on their own. They're just so ridiculous. I think that's kind of what's fun about it. And you've even got like a little board game mode. Like, I like it when they add in lots of multiplayer modes. That's what makes WarioWare so good. It's just the silliness. It's just kind of nuts, like how ridiculous these games keep coming out. So, early November. That looks good to me. I don't have much to say about this. You've got the amiibo stuff, which looks really, really cool. I will say the Ganondorf amiibo for this looks awesome. But let's talk about obviously the big one. This is probably the biggest thing at the show for me. I love 2D Mario. And everything that's in this trailer is nuts. Let's just say this now. This game isn't that dissimilar from the new Super Mario art style. A lot of people are saying like, oh, it's massively different. It isn't. But what they have done is they've gone with a lot of more color. The animations for the characters are significantly better. But like the backgrounds themselves and a lot of if you look at the background elements like this, they are very similar to New Super Mario Bros. It's a lot of the other details, like Mario's animations, the flowers, the enemies, what's going on in the foreground. Because even the pipes and stuff, like they have that vibe of New Super Mario Bros. Like the UI is different. Don't get me wrong, it's a better art style. There's more character than the New Super Mario Bros. Style, but it is not as dissimilar as I think some people are making it out to be. Like, side-by-side comparison, you can see the differences, but it almost looks like a bait. Obviously, this is very different. And that's kind of what this whole game's about. It's about the wackiness. But the more... every time I watch this trailer, the more excited I get for it. I think this game looks awesome, and especially from this point forward in the trailer, you get that, and then you just get, you know, everything else. You get to see Luigi, Daisy, Peach. You know, you get to see that the levels have names. I'm a big fan of that. The animations, the jumps, the happy jump they do there. Daisy's actually playable. That's a lot of people are going to be happy about that. This game looks awesome. This is going to be probably like up there for potentially game of the year for me. You know, up there with Advance Wars. So, because I love me some 2D Mario, they're like my favourite games. I love Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot. So yeah, all I can say is this game looks quality, and I think it's good to see Nintendo doing something absolutely insane. Look at this. It's Mario on drugs. That's basically what it is. Especially this end part of the trailer that you're about to see, where he turns into an elephant, which is my favourite part. Even those toads look weird. I don't even know if that was a toad. This is my favourite part of the trailer at the end because of the talking flower as well. Like, the humour is so strange. Look at it. It's like an elephant apple, isn't it? Well then, like, I love that. That, like, humour that seems to be going on. Game looks phenomenal. I cannot wait. And obviously it's about the fact that when you collect the Wonder Flower, that changes the level, and then I assume you do that, you collect enough of those new coins to activate it, you get the Wonder Seed, which is probably unlocks special levels or something. We'll leave it on this screen for now, because obviously they're going to end up talking about something else. You know, it's the end of the Direct. But as a Direct goes, this was a solid Direct. There was a lot of announcements for people, lots of third-party and first-party stuff. The two biggest things are most likely this and Super Mario RPG. And so it's been solid. For me personally, like, I really like how this Mario Wonder game looks. I can't wait. It's going to be great. WarioWare is also another big one for me, so Nintendo showed up. They had games. They were very, you know, their pacing was for the most part all right. A little bit slow at the beginning, but there was something for everyone in this, and I'm really happy. But this game is going to be nuts. I can't wait to do it. Maybe I'll stream it come the time. But all in all, very happy with the Direct. Very happy with what this looks like, and yeah, can't wait. Not long to wait. You know, like 3 months, 4 months. That's it. So. Awesome stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today then. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like the video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, then hit subscribe. Links for Facebook and Twitter will be down below in the description as always. And until next video, I will see you then.